Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to hop from one Raquel Welch wig to another. And this young lady's name is SIMMER. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're going to be looking at another Raquel Welch wig by the name of SIMMER. She's right here. I have her in the color Shaded Iced Cafe Latte. And these are her numbers right there. So you can see the color numbers and her name. She is a lace front, mono top, beachy wavy girl. And you know, I know for a fact because I know what my measurements are and I know the lengths of these wigs, and in this particular model has a very petite little face in comparison to mine. So this wig is going to look a lot shorter on me and not quite so long past my jaw. So let's take a look and see what that's going to look like. Okay, I'm going to get her out of the box and we're going to take a look at her color and her cap construction. Alrighty, here she is, a beautiful full mono top with an extended lace front that goes down into the ear tab area. This is just impeccable. This hairline, the way that Raquel Welch does all of the hairlines in her wig line. Anyway, okay, so, and this is also a true to life fiber that we're playing with here. But let's look at the cap construction. We'll talk about the fibers a little bit more later. So she has a closed extended, or not extended, but closed ear tabs with the stays in them. She's got an extended closed nape as well with Velcro adjusters on the right and left. She has lots and lots of rows of the hair curtains to help give you great coverage. And you notice how they're consistent and they're many all the way down. So you're not going to get any wefts being able to be seen with this young lady. So let's turn her inside out. And of course, this is what she looks like. She's a beachy wave. She's got a lace front and she's got some rooting. So this is the Iced Cafe Latte Shadow Shade. Let me double check, just to be sure. Yes, so it's RL9/24SS. That's the Shadow Shade. So that's her name for all of the rooted colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by combing this front just a little bit. Now, a lot of times they have a card in the box that says do not brush, do not comb, especially if they're supposed to have these separated curls all the way. And you don't want to get them so that it looks all brushed out and full. So what I like to do in that case is I take my biggest tooth comb and I hold it vertically and I comb it this way. That's one way that you can maintain some of the separation of these beachy wavy curls or waves and still, you know, wake up the fibers in your wig, because they need to be woke up just as much as many other wigs do. So let's take a look here. So we're going to continue to get her ready. But this is a beautiful color. Highlights, lowlights. It is slightly warm. It's not completely cool. It's got a medium ashy brown with some platinum and some soft gold highlights in her. And especially around the face, we're going to find a little bit more warmth showing through here. But isn't she beautiful? Well, let's take a look. Let's go ahead and try her on. Alrighty. The wig that I have on today is my Raquel Welch Trendsetter. I already did a review on her, and I will put that card right up here so you can click on it right away and go straight to that review if you want to. And then we're going to go ahead and look at SIMMER now. Okay. But the hairline, oh my goodness. All right. I just can't not mention the beauty of this hairline and the treatment of these highlights. Look at this. The highlighted hair fibers at the hairline, but then of course, look at that beautiful hairline. And it goes down to the ear tab, which is right here. Comes down here. So you can actually take this and pull it back and leave it right there if you wanted. Just and have the hairline look, and I'm just putting that clip in real quick, but so that you can see how natural this can look just because of the addition of I think it's an extra inch on both sides to this impeccable hairline, and the way that they do it as well. So, okay, beachy waves, here she is. Let's take a look. We're gonna do a spin. Now I can tell just because of the way it falls on my face that I would probably need to do some training, which will involve spraying her with water, taking and using my hair dryer to direct those hair fibers up and off my face so that I can wear this without it falling directly in my eyes. Here's another beautiful little section of highlight right in here. But this Iced Cafe Latte is a wonderful color. All right, let me just do a real quick spin for you. All righty? She looks great just like this, doesn't she? Just beautiful. Very, very nice. Classy, and she's got enough blunt cut to help me as a woman of a certain age be able to wear some of these modern styles, because the straggly look is a little too haggard for my age. And you know, I'm not denying my age. I just want to look healthy and vibrant. But having a blunt cut and right at the shoulders, that's a winning combination, isn't it? It's just about perfect. I could wear this anywhere. And look at, she just has the perfect wave pattern, doesn't she? Not too much, not too little. Let's shake her and see what the wefts look like. Now, I know if I pull, you can see wefts, but I think there's enough density with this young lady that there's not going to be any kind of wefts being seen anywhere. Okay, so at this point, she wanted to part here on the left. And of course, with that monopod, she had a zigzag part. I'm going to give her a little bit of a straighter. And we're going to look at that hairline, okay? So let me pull this up and just lightly pull that back and reattach it in a way. Take it down inside the fibers, pulling it back away from the edge and almost like tucking it behind your ear and then pulling the other fibers around that section that you pulled off. So let's take a look at the hairline. Beautiful, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And we dress up, dress down, casual, you know, an official evening. I'm just feeling a little boho. Isn't that darling? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And then of course you could take like those little pieces, begin and hold them back a little bit just to get that hair back in this place. And let's see, I'm going to take this one and do the exact same thing to put our cute little flower headband on. Okay, so now that those are back kind of where I want them, then you take your headband and you stretch it way out to not disturb that. And then once you have that in place, then you can take these out, making sure that you've inserted the headband in front of the clips. See where that is? So now we can take those clips out and fluff it all out, and we have our bangs permanently held in place. Isn't that fabulous? Okay, so let's part her on the other side and see what happens. All right, so here again, we're going to run the risk of having to recreate all of these beautiful beachy waves. But you know, I think if you just use your fingers, we might not have, it might not be too bad. But I can tell, yeah, see, there's a little more fullness over on this side by doing that. We have more fullness up on top because the fibers were all directed over that other way, weren't they? That's the way she came. So she's probably that way from the factory. So another really popular look that we can do with this young lady is, besides just taking and creating a beautiful pompadour, just, you know, just making sure that the streaks and the highlights are not too badly put in place. You know, we don't want them looking like stripes. You can create a different look depending on the barrette or the clip that you put in there. You know, that. So anyway, it can be a lot of fun, but you can experiment. Now, if I leave it a little full like that from having had it, it makes her look a little dressy, doesn't it? Because the fullness and the buoyancy of the hairstyle has transferred from mostly down here to up in here. And you know, when you have this kind of buoyancy and you want to have it kept that place, I don't know if there's anything better than all of these little baby clips. Do you see those? I've got them on a straw, I think, and that's the way they came. But we can take and just, and I would have somebody help me with this, take and put these little clips all through your hair to hold up the ends so that they stay buoyant and in place. And the beauty of this is that the little hair clips act as additional decorations. And so I'm just beginning to get that, but you get the idea. You get the idea that it can look very elegant and youthful at the same time. So isn't this wonderful? Simmer by Raquel Welch. She is gorgeous. And the color Shadow Shade, or SS Iced Cafe Latte. This is a great color. Just a beautiful color. And with that impeccable lace front and mono top. You can't go wrong, can you? Oh, I want to wear her. We got to go out to dinner. Anyway, so let's see. There's one more look I'd like to try. And if you add clips all the way around, just for a half up, half down, leaving some tendrils, doesn't that look sweet? And you know how messy looks are really, really in for a lot of formal occasions. I just tried to put up the back of this young lady with some variety of clips and leaving some tendrils. And look at how cool this hairstyle will be, but how elegant. So these are some ideas that you can have with Simmer. You've got headbands in a variety of different ways to wear her, but she's gonna be, oh my gosh, a keeper. So Simmer by Raquel Welch in the color Iced Cafe Latte Shadow Shade. Thanks for joining me today. This was so nice, and I hope that you enjoyed watching her. You guys have a great week, and I will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.